Yes, yes. I am him. Ladies and gentlemen, from the four corners of the globe to wherever the fuck you are right now, I'm Will Neff. It's a pleasure to be back performing for you. Let's get this thing started. Hey now! What's up, everybody?
That's for cool.
Hey now, 2 years.
Hey now! Thank you for the 2 years. Feeling, I wanna be where you are. I wanna be where you are. The song is Where You Are by John Summit. Unofficial EDC anthem this year. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. How's everybody doing? So a lot of people in the late night crew.
That's for cool.
Where does the time go?
Fuck if I know. A lot of people in the late night crew
Oh yeah, wow.
know this. But I was working all day. I ended up doing an OTV video today, and I can't say too much about it because it's their video. But
Wow, that's for cool.
we were doing.
Can you please stop fucking my dad?
No.
He's been distant recently because of you.
I can't. Listen, I can't make promises I'm not gonna keep. All right. I'll blow your dad's back out tonight. No, I'm too tired. I'll see what I can do. No, but the video with OTV today was awesome. I think it'll turn out great. But don't want to give too much of a spoiler, but we were doing parkour. And so I did parkour for like 4 hours today. And I'm fucking gassed. And I got back and I went to take a nap and I immediately had to help Caroline bring in groceries. So then I was like, all right, I'm awake. I'll go to the gym, which was a dumb idea. But now I'm just like broken. I'm a broken man. I'm tired as all hell. And so the truth of the matter is,
Oh yeah, wow, that's for cool.
I don't think
Please,
I
Mom.
will be
My
streaming.
dad's almost 80. I don't think he can take this much more.
Listen, I'm keeping your dad alive, all right? Who do you think's pumping oxygen into those lungs? I'm sorry. I don't know why I say these things. It's impulse at this point. I don't know how long I'm gonna stream tonight. I wanted to get on for you guys, but I'm being completely honest. I am on autopilot. So for my good boys and my good girls, I'm gonna try and gut out like an hour. And then I'm gonna go straight to bed. I'm gonna fucking die, and then tomorrow's film night, and everything will be great. And I'll be back. Do you have someone editing alone? I didn't make a formal request, but I was just hoping it'd be one of those things that someone would grab the reins on. I don't know. The LCS walkout, bro. I feel so
Oh yeah, wow.
bad
That's for cool.
for Toast.
3 months with the greatest streamer on the damn platform. Love you. Will.
Toast just bought a team, and now they're walking out. What is the walkout over, though? Jury of League of Legends Champion Series players will stand down from their commitments to the summer split.
Oh yeah, wow. That's for cool.
Balls.
Pull the plug on a mandatory requirement for teams to field a roster in the second division of North American League. Their decision to essentially unionize against the developer has left the wider league community stunned. Hey, seize the means of fucking running it down mid, bro. I think Mark said that. While the LCS Players Association remains firm on its stance against participating in the LCS Summer Split, Riot is yet to budge either, throwing the upcoming season into turmoil. Listen, as I see it, there is only one solution. There is only one solution. And it is a solution that benefits both Riot and the players that are unionizing and striking. Here's what they should do. They should sign me to Scab as a player for the summer split. Why? Well, first of all, because I would get to play in the pro leagues. But second, everyone hates watching me play League. And I think everybody would have a stark reminder of how good League players are when they watch my ass run that shit down mid. And then Riot would be like, okay, we really have to pay these motherfuckers or else we're going to have this cocksucker playing video games. So it's a win-win, right? The summer split still happens, but everybody is reminded how essential the players are when they watch me play, right? It's like if you let me be a surgeon, people are going to die. Grave miss. Thank you for the prime. I mean, it's interesting because, like, I mean, I'll just meditate on this for longer. I don't know if anybody in my fucking chat cares. By the way, thank you for the hype train. I appreciate you guys a lot. I don't know if anybody gives a shit, but League is a game that has been a big part of my life for a long, long time. I've been playing this game for damn near 10 years at this point. And I think it's really interesting because at a certain point, League became, as the New York Times is, where people just figured it was the gray lady. And, you know, it was just here for good. And I think this is the first time I've really questioned this in kind of tandem with a lot of other things. Valorant dominating the market share. Everybody's playing Valorant. Valorant getting all the support. A genuinely kind of ubiquitous bad feeling about League. And now LCS kind of collapsing under its own weight. You got to ask yourself, is League done? Is this kind of like the soft ending of League of Legends? Which would be crazy. Because I've spent a decade with this game. In NA, yep. I mean, just in general. Like, I don't feel like young kids are playing League as much as they're playing Valo or any of the other games that are in the esports arena. I think most of the people playing League now are like old heads. China so fucking loves it. Do they love it or do they love Wild Rift? Technically a different game. I don't know. I don't know much about the situation. Interesting, though. Hey, good for the LCS players. You know, hopefully they get a little bit more swagoo, get a little bit more cash. In my opinion, Twitch was built on League. I don't think you are totally wrong, is what I would say. Because I think a lot of the first people that people watched on stream were League streamers. Thank you, Average Normie NPC.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Hi, Will. Thanks for
What?
and everything in general. React God and God Neff.
This is crazy to me. Thank you guys so much for that juice. Thanks for the next level of hype train. Valorant only has 22 million monthly active players. That seems incorrect. Also, PUBG fucking destroying. Valo is being forced by Riot hard because they put so much money into it. I mean, also, people do be buying those skins at $30 a pop. Real talk, real talk, real talk. Man, that's crazy. The one thing I was right about, though, is the age distribution is a little older. Interesting.
Oh, yeah, wow. That's very cool.
That's shocking to me that so many fewer people are playing Valo than League. Maybe I'm so indoctrinated by like whatever streamers are doing that I had just assumed Valo was absolutely smashing. Yeah, $30, definitely not $50. Do they have $50 skins in Valorant?
Cool.
Wow, 3 months.
Is that a
Can't wait for movie
thing?
night.
We're not talking about like a pack. We're talking about a single skin. We're not talking about a bundle. We're not talking about practice.
Wow, that's very cool.
Yep. Which one? Can anybody link this? Most of the knives are $50. Not a game. Not a game. Practice. Okay, no, because this is a bundle. This bundle is $49.99. I'm talking about a single skin. Now the bundles all suck, but like, is there a single skin that's like just $50? Oh, fuck. This is just $50. No, that comes with a bundle.
Oh, yeah, wow. That's very cool.
5 months with the king of late night.
Still. Thank you so much. At least,
Oh, yeah, wow.
they're trying to mask it. $50 for a single in-game item is like, that's crazy. That skin better get you laid. Highest is $40 for a single. That's crazy, bro. I gotta say it too. Like, I've come a long way on enjoying Valorant. I used to be a big Valorant holdout. Thank you, Duck in a Hurricane, and thank you, Atlasio, for the Prime. I was a big time Valorant holdout. I will say it. Valorant still doesn't look good. Like, the skins are bad. The fact that it's just a gun skin too and not even a player skin is ludicrous to me. I don't know. Make some fucking player skins. I think all their operators are, for the most part, look like shit. What are they called? Agents? They're called agents. I think they almost all look like shit. I'll be real with you. Let me go through. Viper is cool. Omen is cool. Brimstone is cool. The rest look like shit. Cypher's okay. The rest of them just look like people wearing tech gear. They look like they all bought their outfits off the Wish app. You know, like that fake, like vaguely Asian designer shit you can buy on Wish app that you have to buy like 6 sizes too small?
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
17 months to the
Star Performer, thank you so much.
Thanks for doing what you do.
Oh yeah,
And thank you,
cool.
We all need
Inaxis.
a little tea.
Thank you. Yeah, I stand by that. Valo music is good. It's okay. It's not bad. Bam, bam. Riot to Omega Lol. Yes, because we all play Valorant for the music. I mean, I think video games are a cumulative experience, right? You factor every little piece. Flash won't be recast away from Ezra Miller. Yeah, we talked about this. Oh, it's hot. So, we talked about this. I know why they're doing this. I know why they're doing this. DC has been a huge disappointment to the studio, right? Every DC film, they think that they have a fucking end game on their hands, and they still think that they might have an end game on their hands. The writing is on the wall. Gun is in. But they're still like, but what if? What if? What if? Because none of their movies have really hit like that. So they're hedging their bets by doing this. Because if this movie goes thermonuclear, they will recast Ezra. They want to leave the door open. But this movie will flop. And then they will recast Ezra. And some people said I like the new Batman movie. Again, not part of the DC universe. The DC universe is divided into 3 segments. The DC canon universe does not include the Joker film or the Batman film. Those are considered tangential pieces that live on their own. So when I talk about the DC universe, I'm not talking about those projects. Do you think Gunn can make a good Superman movie? I think Gunn has the right idea in doing the Superman story that he's focusing on, because it is a compromised version of Superman. And I think that's ultimately one of the biggest problems with Superman is like, how do you make a goody two shoes, infallible God interesting? He's just kind of boring. So seeing a compromised Superman will be infinitely more interesting than the Superman we've seen already. I think also Superman's best moments are when he's villainous. I think you could also go villainous with Superman. But DC didn't have the balls to let Batman fucking kill him. Can you imagine if they actually went through with Batman vs. Superman and Batman just fucking beat his ass to death? That would have been so sick. Instead of the fucking, hey, your mom is my mom is our mom too. If he was just like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, and just beat that fucking Martian to death. That would have been a different experience for kids, I'll tell you that.
I'm ballsy. I don't take no shit from anyone.
Wish DC would do more one-off movies that are in no universes. For example, Superman Red Son or Kingdom Come.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't. Because they gotta figure out just making basic movies before we start getting tangential universe shit. They gotta figure out how to make a film in the normal universe before they start doing tangent projects. Thank you for the Prime. And here's the thing. I'll be real. DC has proved time and time again they do not have the fucking cojones to like follow through with their most interesting plot lines. They neutered Batman versus Superman. They're gonna neuter Flashpoint Paradox. They have fumbled the bag on every one of their major plot points. So if they did Superman Red Son, do you really think we are gonna get like hardline commie Superman who fucking murders Batman's parents? Do we really think we're going to get abusive boyfriend Superman who like drops a load on Wonder Woman's back and then tells her to fuck off? Do you really think we're going to get domestic terrorist Batman? No, we're not going to get those things. They're not going to follow through with the stuff you want to see in those fucking tangent universes. Isn't that just Homelander? No. Just read Superman Red Son. Instead, we get multiple Ezra Millers. That is such a funny way of explaining the diarrhea plate that they are handing us. Hey, you know that stuff you want to see in the DC universe? Yeah? Well, here, have some more Ezra Miller. No! No! Injustice, Red Sun would be great plot lines. I mean, Flashpoint would be a great plot line. But they basically,
That's for a cool
they basically fucking, dude, they looked at Flashpoint Paradox and they were like, this is a really compelling story. Yeah. Basically every character in the DC universe is in there. Oh yeah, they're all represented. Let's do Supergirl. I'm sorry, what? Let's put Supergirl in the story. She's not in this story at any point. Yeah, but we want woman. But there are plenty of women in this story. There are plenty of women in this story. I mean, Wonder Woman plays a gigantic role. Nah, fuck that. We want woman, give Supergirl. Oh, all right. Okay. Terrible. Dude, you know what else no one asked for? Give me General Zod again? They literally were like, so what happens in Flashpoint Paradox? Well, he travels in time and then well, that's fine. We'll take that and we'll call it Flashpoint. That's good. That's good enough. But there's a whole nother story that people love. Nah. Fuck all that.
I'm a stud.
I think they're calling it Worlds Collide.
Shit from anyone.
Would love a Lobo movie in the style that is a mix of Deadpool and the Last Dread movie.
Bro, Lobo would be sick, but they would do it wrong. How the fuck are you gonna have the backstory that he genocided his entire planet? They don't have the balls. They don't have the balls. They do not have the cojones. Listen, as far as worlds collide, it's Flashpoint Paradox. It was Flashpoint Paradox when they announced it. It was Flashpoint Paradox when they made it.
Cool.
It's been Flashpoint Paradox
Trying to make
the
everything
whole
like
way.
Dark Knight and find a new identity. Maybe focus on some B-tier heroes like Marvel did by starting with Iron Man.
I think ultimately what they need is Gunn. They need Gunn because Gunn is the first director that they've had, or really first anything that they've had, who actually cares about the story at all. DC's core universe has been a cash grab from start to finish. They have not cared about a single one of those movies. No one has cared at any point. All they want is to get a decent trailer out of it. That is, I bet they say that. They're like, hey, yeah, just have enough for a trailer that we can cut. And it's great. Sure. Whatever you want. I'm going to get some fucking dim sum. You know what I mean? You know what I'm fucking talking about, chat? I'm really phoning in tonight's stream, and I'm getting some motherfucking dim sum. I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a damn. I don't give a hell. I'm getting some green beans. Shrimp egg roll.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Please.
What's up? Please what? I don't give a shit. I am so tired, bro. My forearms. No one told me that parkour absolutely beats the shit out of you. My body feels like I got hit by a fucking train. Oh. I need to take some painkillers. Who'd you do parkour with? I can't say too much. I mean, I think I'm already leaking too much. I did it with OTB. It was sick. It's going to be a sick video. But I went ham. You need muscle relaxers? Oh, great. So I can shit myself on stream. He needs Icy Hot. Dude, I swear to God, I love Icy Hot. But somehow, I don't know if this is just me. I don't know if this is just me. Somehow I always get Icy Hot in my fucking eye. Every time I use Icy Hot, somehow a little tiny bit of it ends up in my fucking eyeball.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
He needs Miracle Cream gives the powers to the team.
It's Miracle Cream. Yeah, that's just you? No, it's not. I literally see other people saying same. I wash my hands, I clean them off, and then I do this, and I'm like, ah! Ah! Use gloves? What the fuck? Dude, I'm going to tell you right now, if you have latex gloves on hand at any given rip, you're a serial killer. Okay? Maybe Sear has latex gloves off rip, but I certainly don't. Someone said, "Uh-oh," like they just realized they were a serial killer. That would be the best in a movie. Someone's like, "Oh God, oh God."
Have you been to
I've been losing long tracks of time.
Sunset? Amazing Taiwanese. The Dan Dan noodles are fire.
Oh, dude, Dan Dan is my favorite shit. I might actually have to give that a spin. I might have to give that a dance. I might have to give that a rip. Dan Dan goes crazy. I love Szechuan. Any Szechuan food, something about that chili oil. Like Szechuan is one of those experiences where you're gonna shit lava. right? Like, you know you're making a deal with the devil because you're ingesting enough chili oil to kill a small barnyard animal.
Yeah, wow, that's very cool.
But it's so
Mephisto.
good. Mephisto. Guys, I'm so tired. I'm just powering through. I'm gonna give you my best stuff. I'm gonna try and make you laugh. I'm gonna try and entertain you.
Moving to Boston tomorrow,
hurt.
chat. Wish me luck.
Ooh, Boston. Boston. Sorry about them Celtics. Booty hole on fire. After eating the one chip, no spicy shit scares me anymore. I think there's different levels to it. Like, I'm definitely not afraid, but I'm mildly inconvenienced. There's a difference. You know what I mean? Listen, I'll tell you, I'll give you an example. When I walk into my gym,
Stud.
for some reason, I always
no
get
shit from anyone.
a static
Hey,
shock.
If you want a long react video, this one is so good.
Put it in chat. Put it in chat. When I walk into my gym, I always get a static shock. I don't know why. Some about the stairs I go up always gives me a static shock. And I'm not afraid of it, but every time I go to do it, I'm kind of like, God, fuck. It's like, ah. Every time. That's kind of like certain spicy foods. I'm not afraid, but I'm kind of like, God damn it. Did you propose cum spin to Michael? I didn't. I didn't see Michael today, unfortunately. Or else I would have pitched that shit so hard. I want to pitch the glizzy alpaca too. I do think that is.
Oh yeah, wow, that's.
I think that is the way.
Mephisto.
Thank you for that, Mephisto. Glizzy llama, you guys have missed so much. Okay, a lot happens in this stream. Okay, it's not just banging dads. All right, the regulars know what I'm talking about. Call him and give him a live pitch. No. Michael is, he would not appreciate that. He'd be like, you're crazy. He makes me laugh just about as much as any creator, though. He's so fucking funny. Leak his home phone and address? Oh, dude. Now we're talking content.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Chat,
Yes.
you got soft palates, brother, soft palates. You ain't never shit a day in your goddamn life.
Okay. Dude, I'm just watching.
I'm a stud.
I'm watching
I'm bald.
Toast play League on my other monitor, and his team is
What
griefing
is the title of this
fuck
music
out of him.
currently playing?
This is the Wii store music, but it's
I'm
the
a
bossa nova mix,
I'm
and I
bald.
play it every
I
stream.
don't take no shit from anyone.
Hey Will, what's your take on Collateral? Would you consider presenting it for film class?
Yeah, Collateral is an interesting film. We actually spoke about it recently because Michael Mann, I think we just watched Heat, and I like Collateral. Some people absolutely fucking love Collateral. It didn't have that kind of impact on me. Maybe because I had seen all of Michael Mann's other films, and I honestly just think Heat is so much better than Collateral. I think Collateral was one of those movies that had what I would call a perfect cast, in that there were so many people in that cast that people go to movies because they're in a movie. And so I think a very broad
wow,
and
that's very
diverse
cool.
audience
Some react content
ended
from
up
you.
watching
In the
Collateral.
chat.
Thank you. Tom Cruise, Jamie Foxx, Jada Pinkett Smith, Mark Ruffalo, Jason Statham, and Javier Bardem, all in the same fucking movie. So you have like a really strong, mom audience with Tom Cruise, a really strong black audience with Jamie Foxx and Jada Pinkett, and then a really good international audience with Jason Statham and Javier Bardem, or Dane, sorry. And so I think Collateral really just like was a good movie that like a lot of people saw. And I think it's a good movie, but again, like, I don't know, it would have to be down the line quite a bit because we just watched Heat, and Heat, in my opinion, if you're gonna teach a class on Michael Mann, is the film to watch. Or Last of the Mohicans, to be frank. But maybe. I like Collateral. I'm talking too much. I like Collateral. What am I saying? Any chance we will watch the Raid movies? Yeah. I'm going to be honest, probably not. I love the Raid movies. Maybe. Why would I say probably not? I might get a wild hair up my ass. One night, if I just really want to show an action film that does action choreo really well, it could be a good movie, but I just like, so whenever I think of a movie, I think of like, all right, how do I boil this down? What's the most teachable element of this? And that's action choreography and stunt choreography, obviously. And I don't know if I would use that film. I would probably use another John Woo film like Killer or Hard Boiled.
I will. I'm a big fan of your streams and film nights. I wanted to share my D&B song inspired by Star Wars with you. Thought I should share that my music mentor is the drummer of Pendulum, Neff.
Oh, wait. What? Your music mentor is the drummer from Pendulum? Like, he's your music mentor in that you listen to and emulate his music? Or in that, like, that's your boy? Because I still, to this day, will put this shit on. Whoops, I actually pulled up the wrong one. Wait, why did I just pull up Tool? That is not what I typed at all. Where the fuck? Island Part 2. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah! I must have had Tool on the sidebar and accidentally clicked it. Dude, this song and Witchcraft, it's in your eyes, a color. It's in your eyes. Oh.
Starting up and shaking your ground, turning your head to see a new day calling. Does it feel like a head to lean on? A snapshot from where you were born. I'm looking for your hand in the rough. You're caught in the wire.
So good. This was their newer stuff, and then obviously like the old stuff goes fucking. I mean, this is one of the hardest songs of all time. Serial killer. That goes so crazy. All right, that was a long fucking tangent. So this is the guy who is learning from Pendulum's drummer. Is this your song now? Okay, I like where this is going. Dude, this is very Pendulum.
Cool.
Rise up, Neffers, let's get this bread.
Let's get this bread. This is very sick. This is very good. Definitely, I like the voice line in here, but might have to replace it with an Execute Order 66. I don't know. I'm no soothsayer. Right there, Execute Order 66. This is good. I want to hear where it goes. Okay, take him to the bridge. And then just to fuck with people right before this one, Misa Cha Cha Binks! Don't put that in there. Do the first one. Don't do that one. Dude, that TIE fighter that you have layered in there goes crazy. I don't know if you guys hear that, but he's got a TIE fighter in there. Right there. Dude, I gotta be honest. A lot of people, I gotta do a lot of hand holding with, you know, music projects. I don't have to hold that thing's hand at all. That was sick. Here's your fucking mission if you so choose to accept it. Fix this. Because I think there's so much potential in that opening Ray theme. I don't know why. But honestly, that was sick, man. Everybody should go follow him. You did a great job. The other video that was linked that I'm very confused by, American Psycho, A Complete History of Patrick Bateman, horror history. Now, I'm confused by this video because as I understand Patrick Bateman, he's not supposed to have any concrete backstory, right? Rather, he is supposed to be a totem for like the excess of Wall Street. He's much more of like well, he literally says it to himself. There is no person that is Patrick Bateman. I'm an idea, even though you can hold my hand and blah, blah, blah. So this is interesting. And I wonder how much of this is speculative. or if it is based on like bits from the book. Everything we know about Spider-Man in other works. What? He shows up in other books by Bret Easton Ellis? I didn't know that. I had no idea.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Half-year streak.
Did Patrick Bateman actually kill anyone? Well, I think that's different for the book and the movie. Patrick Bateman exists within a larger universe. Wait, Patrick Bateman is in the Rules of Attraction? Wait. Wait. You're telling me that Patrick Bateman is somewhere in this movie that I watched with James Vanderbeek when I was like 12 years old? He was supposed to be in this story somewhere? Are any of the characters named Bateman? Sean Bateman! No.
I can't continue doing this. I've got to call Patrick.
What? Ew, this guy. What's your problem with James Vanderbeek? Leave the beak out of this, man.
Please don't be an asshole. Please don't be an asshole. Please don't be an asshole. Be cool.
I don't want your life.
Operator, I'd like to make a collect call.
Into my dreams, which are an endless reel of car wrecks and disaster footage. Electric flying saucers, marble jacuzzis.
They actually show a different Bateman?
Peppercorns. I dream I'm back at Camden, then at Harvard.
And it's the guy from Starship Troopers? Dude, what the fuck tangent reality did I just walk into? Casper Van Dien?
Then about the violent deaths of most of the traders at Solomon. Then about the dead walking among the living. I wake up. Yes.
It's your brother on line 3. He called collect.
I'll take it. And Gene, I need reservations for 3 at the Grill Room of the Four Seasons at 12:30. If not there, try Lotus. Also, I need reservations for 2 at Man Ray tonight, all right?
All right.
Oh, and Gene, would you research laser hair removal for me?
What?
You know, laser hair removal, for removing your hair with lasers.
Okay, anything else?
Let me see. La Perrier.
Right away.
Dude, I honestly feel like I have stumbled into a fucking tangent reality. Is anyone else having like deep Mandela effect, deja vu bullshit right now? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Yes,
Patrick, Sean,
I know.
how's Dad?
Still breathing with the aid of a machine, eating and pissing out of tubes. How do you think he is?
I don't know. I thought.
What are you on right now? Coke? Ludes?
Look, I was wondering if you could wire me some money.
I put 7 thou in your account. Where is it?
Will you or won't you?
What are you gonna do? Are you gonna get a job?
Because
Because I've spoken with your advisor. You're not gonna last another term at that place.
you called my advisor. Why are you hammering on me?
Because he would.
He, Dad, is a fucking vegetable.
Watch that. Do watch that. I'm in charge of you right now, Sean. Until Dad recovers, if he recovers. Don't cross me.
Could you fucking take that somewhere else, please? What do you want me to do, Patrick? What you do?
You couldn't even imagine what I do.
Are you not gonna wire me the money?
No.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Jean, how about that Perrier?
Right away.
What in the fuck? Bateman outside of American Psycho. Glamora. It's just so strange. In the Showtime series Dexter, protagonist Dexter Morgan uses the alias Dr. Patrick Bateman. I do not remember that. Wow. Patrick fucking Bateman. I mean, this is such a long video essay, though. 2 hours is longer than the actual fucking
Patrick
movie.
Bateman was born in October 1961.
This is longer than his actual screen time.
Which we can calculate because he turns 27 in October 1988. In March 1966, when Patrick was 4 years old, his younger brother Sean was born. The two brothers would not get along and were opposites in many ways. The Bateman family may have lived somewhere in the South, if we're gonna
This is rules of
believe
attraction.
what Sean tells his college classmates. Then again, he often lies to them and tells them he's poor. Plus, neither brother has a southern accent. They do, however, have a family home in Newport, which is in Rhode Island, their father's long-term hotel suite in New York City, and their grandfather's home in Connecticut, all of which are in the Northeast United States. Patrick was studious and took after his father, eventually ending up at a job with connections to his dad.
That is so weird I gotta be honest. That is so weird that he connected those two stories, right? To be like, hey, this story is an analogy for excess and decadence in 1980s Wall Street with murder and dismemberment and gore. And this one is a lighthearted love romp. And you know what? They'll be brothers. They'll be fucking brothers. What the hell? Rules of Attraction was first? No. No, the film it wasn't.
Oh yeah, wow.
American Psycho came out in
What did Michael
2000.
think about your glissy
Rules of
blonde
Attraction came out in 2002. Maybe the books were different, but I didn't see Michael today, unfortunately.
Don't go anywhere.
The post-apocalyptic car show. Oh, I've always wanted to do this. I've always wanted a fucking Mad Max car so badly.
Bag, because you're going to be up there for a couple hours while we cruise around.
The success of director George Miller's Mad Max film
I've always wanted a Mad Max car.
series.
Watch the Barry finale. Yeah, I talked about it last night. I thought it was pretty mid. I thought the entire last season was pretty mid. It wasn't bad. It was good. It was still good television, but it didn't live up to the rest of the series.
Has spawned several generations of cult fandoms since the original film's release in 1979. Cosplayers and doomsday preppers alike design costumes, structures, and vehicles built for life after the end of the world as we know it. Vice's Cosmo Orlando went to Alpine Village near Los Angeles for the world's first post-apocalyptic car show.
When we talking comics, you fucker? I talk comics all the time, Andre.
Public to the kind of higher form of art that we do. It's not just costumes. The epitome of what we do.
I want one of these cars so bad. I want one of these cars so bad.
So is it a lot of like found sheet metal? Like you guys work a lot in junkyards?
The purists in the group want to use all found materials in the spirit of Wasteland. Most of it we actually build. We'll go buy metal, form it, shape it.
There's nothing more American than sitting in your driveway on a Sunday afternoon, blaring some rock and roll and crawling under a car. Wasteland Weekend is a post-apocalyptic party in the desert. We're going into our 7th year. We're creating more than just an event, and we get a few thousand people out there, and it's Max style.
Oh, dude.
Pog.
Fucking, what's it? Fallout reference. The will of our will is our will. True.
Music and Arts Festival. We kind of have our own style of cars that these people build now, and there's so much creativity involved. People have to see it for themselves.
Yes. Oh my God, that was Lord Humongous. Lord Humongous. Leave the fuel and walk away. Just walk away. Gasoline.
You won Best in Show last year with your vehicle at the event, right?
At the event. The original Wingnut Trophy.
The idea with Wasteland is when you go out there, you're never a spectator, you're always a participant.
Fuck yeah.
That is extraordinarily satisfying.
We've always had a good relationship with George Miller and his staff. They sent us some footage from what they were doing in Australia way back at our first event.
Yes.
Oh. Would you like to say some lovely words about your fine Wasteland vehicle to these lovely people?
In '96, they weren't legal to be here because they have to be 25 years old.
25-year rule.
Once they're 25 years old, they're exempt from federal testing and they're exempt from all the safety regulations and stuff. I'm a gearhead, but I'm a movie fan. So
that's really good to know.
A lot of fun, but it's even more fun now with Wasteland.
And I think there's kind of a sexy appeal to imagining yourself as the best version of yourself in the worst case scenario. Not so much just...
Well said. Well fucking said. There is something sexy about picturing the best version of yourself in the worst case scenario.
Wishing for the end of the world.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Hype.
Alfred Hitchcock said it best.
Have you watched Severance? I have. I really like Severance. I don't want to imagine that version of myself. Oh, I would crush Apocalypse.
I think it's
There's you.
VTubers. Is that even a VTuber? It's a PNG tuber. Fuck you. What's
He's
Who?
taking notes on the acid, you see?
He
That's
was
his
taking
job.
notes. You're right. How much you want to bet? Angry Ed is the one who won.
I'm not going to lie. Jay Schlatt's Patrick Bateman costume sucks. It's so bad. He just wore a suit. It's terrible.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
There's an event called Neotropolis that's the cyberpunk version of that Mad Max event out in the desert.
God, there's some fun fucking thoughts on Freaked. What is? I've never seen this. What the fuck is this?
You gonna eat your peanuts, Ernie?
Nah, you can have them.
Thanks.
Hey, I'm okay.
Here we are, Ernie. Santa Spam. World famous for loud music and hot sex. It is? Give me a few hours. Sure glad that wasn't our plane.
What the fuck did I just witness? What is this? What movie is that? Will, there's a Gary Busey ghost hunting episode with Coolio. Oh, Jesus. Freaked.
My name's Julie.
Josh Tapper.
Mother Teresa, glad to meet you.
Give me those.
I've never Oh my God. Dude, barbecue pork buns. Oh my God.
This video is brought to you by Storyblocks.
The Adam Sandler paradox. All right, we'll watch a video.
I'm not exactly sure what the hell I am.
Hello, my name is Adam Sandler.
This video has been sent to me no less than 20 times, so we'll look.
Can I get a hell yeah?
1999. With his stand-up, SNL, and iconic movie roles under his belt, the 1990s were truly Adam Sandler's.
And the winner of the Best Comedic Performance is Adam Sandler.
God bless you all!
Starring in a brand new motion picture called Big Daddy.
All right, here we go. And we're both losing weight.
Keen on writing and starring in comedic roles, Sandler was in his element. With the wind at his back, in 1999, Adam started Happy Madison Productions.
Adam Sandler, we're all real happy for you.
The world saw a wacky, unserious...
Happy Madison is literally him just hiring his friends, BT Dub, which I think is why a lot of his films suffer so badly after he forms Happy Madison.
Comedian. But with Adam, there was more than meets the eye, and only one person knew it.
Some of us thought you were actually completely out of your mind when you cast Adam Sandler in this movie.
Is this Spanglish or the other one that's really good? He made 2 serious movies around this time. Punch Drunk Love. Yeah, was the other one that was really good. The color theory in Punch Drunk Love is actually insane.
What the fuck is your problem?
He just makes me laugh.
Go fuck yourself!
He's funny to me.
Our first movie is Punch Drunk Love, starring Adam Sandler in a radical departure from his usual brain-dead comedies. And the headline is, Sandler can really act.
True.
In 2002...
This is 100% true.
Paul Thomas...
I don't know how people didn't know that Sandler could act, though, because he was like part of maybe the greatest sketch comedy cast in history in that SNL cast in the 90s. Like that cast is fucking nuts. David Spade, Tim Meadows, Chris Kattan, Chris Farley, him, Farrell, Molly Shannon. That cast is fucking absurd. Hartman, yeah, that dude, bangers.
Thomas Anderson took what most saw as a risk and cast Adam Sandler as the lead in a dramatic role. It started with a hunch, but when Paul met Adam on the set of Little Nicky,
He said he wanted to work together and do a movie together, and I was just excited, and he went to work.
and despite it being new territory, Adam didn't take much convincing.
Were you instantly ready to do this? Yeah, I was instantly in. Paul wrote that movie for me, and I was like, oh, fuck yeah, I think I could do that. I was nervous, but I was in. There was no way I was going to say, I'm not doing that. Yeah.
Every 10 products you bought and mailed into them, they'd send you a certificate for 500 miles.
Which is a true story. A guy went and bought thousands and thousands of dollars worth of pudding that equaled 1 million frequent flyer miles.
How much did this cost you?
It cost me a little over $3,000.
If you were to spend $3,000, that would get you 1 million frequent flyer miles. You would never have to pay for a ticket the rest of your life. So that helped. But the main impetus was wanting to write something for Adam.
That's insane.
I have to go to the bathroom.
If you've never seen this movie, it's a very good movie. I didn't know that it was based on a true story.
You see this as a critical time for you, and are you anxious about the way you'll be received?
You didn't...
I'm gonna go grab some spicy wontons. Hang on.
Wonder why me? I mean, I may love this guy's movies, but what the hell am I going to do in his world?
It's a new chapter. And I'm happy I met this guy.
I was excited to try to accomplish something that I haven't really done before.
What are you doing in here, cutie?
Watching football.
Who do you want to win?
The goddamn Jets.
Fucking right!
1999 comedy Big Daddy. Adam casts actress Jackie Tatone.
Too bad you don't like girls. I think you could have had her.
And Adam took his shot.
I was just getting ready to do Big Daddy, and she was getting into acting.
How's the social life going? Big changes, I hear, yeah?
You have a new girlfriend?
I got a girlfriend now. Yeah, I read in the paper I had a fiance, but I don't. I have a girlfriend. Yeah, I got a girl. And I fell in love with her pretty quick.
I didn't know this at all.
Jackie appears again the following year in Little Nicky, and in 2002, she acts alongside Adam's family in 8 Crazy Nights.
It could be so nice growing old with...
Wedding Singer, low-key, a great movie also.
June 2003, the two of them had tied the knot.
I snaked on a ring.
Now, the wedding is very interesting. Was your dog the best man?
Yes, yeah. He wasn't the best man. He brought the rings out.
Got a girlfriend, got a house, got a girl in the house.
Yeah.
Do you find you're becoming like your dad?
Oh my God, these spicy wontons go crazy.
My dad's like a real guy. He's a real man.
A big man with a big personality.
Me and my dad were amazingly tight, yes. My father in real life was highly respected in my household, and we kind of lived by his rules. I love my dad more than anything, and anything he told me to do, I would do.
And the guy goes, ha, ha.
I used to love any comedian my father and mother liked. I'd be like, oh, God, I want to be like that guy. It's making my dad happy.
Only 3 months after his marriage, in September, Adam said goodbye to his father, Stanley Sandler.
I was very tight with my dad, and when he was sick, I was with him as much as I could.
That's why you're here right now, to protect me, to be scared for me, to be a good father.
I always would tell friends who didn't lose their dad, you better spend time with them. I'm telling you, it will rock you.
I love you, son.
I love you too, Dad. Goodbye.
Gene Cousineau.
Let's face it, you've got big ideas, but they're just that, aren't they? Ideas.
Is this a random ad in the middle of
any extra
the fucking...
I was your college roommate, for Christ's sake. You don't remember me?
Yeah, very cool. Very cool. Good to see you, Burroughs.
Oh, yeah,
It's
wow,
Johnson.
that's for
By
cool.
2007, Adam's experience with grief had changed him artistically.
I get that you're in pain.
Goop, thank you so much.
In Reign Over Me, Adam's character deals with the trauma of losing his wife and daughters in a plane crash. Alongside Don Cheadle, Sandler's suffering is heart-wrenching.
You had a family, and you suffered a great loss.
Why are you asking me? Are you trying to focus me?
And until you can discuss that,
Friends talk to each other about what's going on in their
You're
lives.
an asshole.
and we can really talk about that. This is all just an exercise.
As an actor, are you trying to find some sense of balance between doing comedy and drama?
I had 3 daughters.
How do you feel that this movie's going to take you in a direction of being more serious?
This was not something I thought about ever doing. This just happened. They adored me, Johnson. This script was so, it was written really well and moving, and it broke my heart. I saw it and I felt it at the same time. And then I just decided.
I gotta be honest, where the fuck is the video essay in this? They're just playing different moments in Sandler's life. I don't get what the thesis is. You name it the Adam Sandler paradox. What the fuck is the Adam Sandler paradox? That he's a funny guy who grew up and started making serious content?
When I committed to it to try to do it the best I could.
Because Adam, typically one to call the shots, was finding that he found comfort in relinquishing control to talented directors.
Ultimately, it was just Paul Thomas Anderson writing me something. When I'm with these great guys, it's kind of relaxing in a way, knowing that they're not going to move on until they're happy. You know, I've only done a few heavy parts, and this by far was the heaviest. And it is not an easy life for an actor who does that. And I am more than happy to run right back to comedy right now and just enjoy my life a little more.
Maybe Adam had grown up a little, but growing up, does it have to be so serious?
Adam Sandler is overrated? I don't think so. I think Sandler has earned a lot of his stripes. As I said, I think Adam Sandler basically made a company to hire his friends. And I think a lot of the films that he made under the Happy Madison umbrella ultimately suck. Some of them are good. People still quote Grandma's Boy to this fucking day. And so, you know, like, you can hate on him as much as you want, but I think a lot of the Happy Madison films piss people off. I get that. But, I mean, just on one hand, all of his SNL stuff, Punch Drunk Love, Spanglish, Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore, Uncut Gems, Wedding Singer. Like, these are all very good movies.
Yes. 2010.
Also, Big Daddy is pretty good too.
Adam cements his return to family comedies. Grown Ups is the
yeah, this movie sucks.
Culmination of a nearly 20-year-long friendship group.
Always wanted to
But again, it's just his friends. That's what I was saying.
stuff with these guys forever, you know? I'd rather be with people I know and I trust.
Who's ready to get their funeral on? We kind of do it.
But apparently this movie did numbers. Like, a lot of people went to see this movie in theaters, not me. But, I mean, it still did numbers.
Do it all together. We do it as a team.
It's summertime when we shoot it. You see a rope in a lake, and that doesn't make you want to go nuts? We kind of live in one place together. Our houses are all near each other.
Oh, yeah, wow. That's very cool.
Well, we are all running out of ways to tell you we love you. We love you,
Kids, they
okay?
all hang out
Well, we're running out of ways to tell you we love you. We love you, okay? Thank you.
together.
I can't let go. I'm too scared.
It's pretty good. Pretty good.
On the set of his movies, Adam is worshipped, but offset. He's never been widely accepted.
The critics have said, I'm going to read you my favorite ones.
Critics haven't necessarily always loved your work.
This movie is...
And I'm going to be honest, it's because he makes absolute dog shit films too. Like Jack and Jill, Little Nicky, I have a soft spot for it, but it's a really bad movie. He's made a lot of like horrible films too.
It's the last nail in Adam Sandler's coffin. Another said he's no longer a movie star. And another one called you a man-child.
Oh, yeah, wow. That's very cool.
Thanks for dressing for the show. I appreciate.
Adam doesn't have really a
But like also like that's always kind of been his thing. Like even back to SNL, he kind of was like, yeah, I'm an idiot. Laugh at me.
great wardrobe.
What a great outfit that is. You got.
Adam Sandler and his movie Jack and Jill won a
there it is. I knew this was coming.
record-setting 10 Razzies Sunday night.
What does this mean again? It means I can't stand you being here.
And the Razzie for Worst Picture of the Year goes to... What do you think?
When it comes to Adam Sandler, there is one thing we can...
Internet pre-watch? Dude, insert pre-watch comment here. Yeah, dude. Listen, you guys just got to accept that I have precog, all right? I am a precog. If you dipped me in milk, I would predict crime. You know what I mean? It just is what it is.
Agree on that no one can agree whether or not Adam Sandler is funny.
Does it matter what the critics say? Do you care about them? You know, it doesn't matter that much to me. I know what they're going to say every movie. They're going to say they don't like it.
Is that something you paid attention to? Is that something that's bothered you?
I have a love in my life.
Blonde won the Razzie this year, as it should have. Blonde fucking was horrible. From the trailer, I was like, what the fuck is this? It was a dramatized version of Marilyn Monroe's life played by an actress who literally could not play Marilyn Monroe. Physically couldn't do it long enough to cut a trailer to be convincing that it was her. It was just baffling.
It makes me stronger than anything you can imagine.
They're very family-oriented.
It would be, the equivalent would be is if they did like a River Phoenix biopic with like Arnold Schwarzenegger as River Phoenix. And he was, oh, Stand By Me sounds like a great movie. She's like, what? That's not, huh?
Oriented man in general.
Well, let me start by saying congratulations, I hear a baby's on the way, and even better, I hear it's yours.
Absolutely. I'm addicted to him. I love being with him, and when I'm not with him, I'm very, very depressed. I believe in hard work and what I'm trying to accomplish, but I just mostly want to be able to have time with my family and give him a good childhood.
Keen on simply providing for his family, Adam is able to shut off the noise, as well as the buzz.
You know, when people talk about your career, they talk about these ups and then the downs, ups and then the downs.
Man, I don't know what the downs have been.
I got into
Exactly.
acting and comedy to try to...
Like, Sandler knows when he's making a picture for money. Like, Sandler was one of the first people to cash out on a Netflix deal, bro. Like, I don't get how this is so obscure to people, because, like, people in our industry do this all the time, right? You go to a streaming platform and you take the bag. Right? Like, he knew what his Netflix fucking deal was. I think it was like a fucking 5-picture deal in like 6 years. He knew he was going to make garbage. Come on.
to do the best I could.
I loved every movie I've made. I've never in my entire career phoned one thing in.
I also see a couple of grads here today following my path and becoming a fellow 5-time Razzie Award winner.
That stuff doesn't hurt me anymore. I think it hurt me 20 years ago.
Try to make funny movies and try to make kids laugh. That was my goal.
Which, if it does happen, don't be upset, call me. And I'll teach you the proper way to laugh all the way to the bank.
There you go, boom.
I've never been on a plane before.
You know, we were just talking about that movie, Punch Drunk Love, and this is a very nice thing for you. There's actually Oscar buzz.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that, the Oscar thing?
The Oscar, you know, that's not very Sandlerian.
Right.
Now, you're doing so well that you actually start your own production company, Happy Madison Productions.
Yes. The whole goal of the company was to keep my friends employed.
First of all, they don't...
Dude, precog. What did I say? Guys, literally precog. And I'm going to be honest, this video essayist is dumb. Because when he says, keep my friends employed, he doesn't mean these fucking guys. He means Dante. He means like the dudes that aren't like A-list actors that are in every Sandler film. Those are the guys he's talking about. Yeah, Schneider, Dante, Nick Swartzen. Those are the guys he's talking about. Not fucking the A-list acting talent that was in fucking Grown Ups.
First of all, they don't, I can't go to the awards. They don't make a tuxedo out of sweatpant material. And number two, if I...
Everyone who makes cameos in Waterboy, boom, exactly.
By some weird freak accident won the thing, you know, I couldn't take that trophy home because I know my friends would cut his head off and make a bong out of him.
And that he's literally talking about Dante right there. If you don't know who Dante is the stoner in every one of his movies. The one who's like, oh, yeah, dude, I bought a tiger.
Shit, this asshole's on my tail. Always be good at math. You'll always be good at naming stars. I was with Ben. He got a Walk of Fame star, and I went and visited him, and I said, we got to do a movie together, right?
Son of a bitch! Dad, stop yelling in the car. He cannot hear you, okay?
Mommy and Daddy and Genius Girl make three. And I said, we could play brothers. He said, yeah, I was thinking that too. You got my hands, you got my toes. But luckily, I got mommy's nose.
I was disappointed in you for quitting piano.
And then we talked to Noah, and he was thinking a similar thought.
Adam connected to something very deeply in this guy.
And we lucked out. Got to do this together.
And it was deep, and that was, it was very moving to me.
Just get it together! No. Shut the fuck up!
In 2017, Adam made his biggest step back into dramatic acting. with the Meyerowitz stories.
Was this something that you took on because it was a challenge, or did you feel it was a natural progression at this stage of your life and career?
It was just luck that this guy wrote an amazing movie and handed it to me. It's the most I ever studied before a project. I read it and knew it was a great movie, and it was we didn't start shooting for like maybe 5 months after, and I would study my lines every night. Just didn't want to let...
Does anybody remember Adam Sandler comedy albums? Oh my God. Piece of shit car. I got a piece of shit car. There's a rip in the seat and a spring pokes the balls in my piece of shit car.
It's our career, it's our life, it's movie to movie. You can't exactly say, I'm doing this next, and then that's it. You don't know what's coming next.
And now the savage beating of a school bus driver.
Holy shit, I'm gonna come.
Yes! This is his best performance ever, hands down, period. If this movie isn't in your top 100, you're a fucking Philistine. The Safdie brothers are on their way. Open up your bungholes. They're going to own film for the next 2 decades.
Your new film, Uncut Gems, your performance is crazy.
Arno, what is happening? Don't Arno me.
So I want the Celtics to cover. I want the Celtics halftime.
Wanted to talk to you for a minute.
Well,
Morse code, thank you.
wrote it. The Safdie brothers.
How?
These, dude, I'm telling you, these 2 kids are going to fucking run Hollywood one day. They're actually too gifted.
Wrote it. The Safdie brothers.
How amazing their stuff is, and the fact that they wanted to work with me, that was exciting.
I heard you resurface your fucking swimming pool. You know how that makes me feel? Never resurface.
I never resurfaced anything!
Are you serious right now?
I don't know. I just know.
Well, I'll tell you what I know. That's the dumbest fucking bet I ever heard of.
Someone like Sandler, he can, first of all, he's unbelievable. From all, we grew up on his comedy records.
They wrote it for me like 10 years ago.
Uncut Gems was like a 2-hour panic attack. I was stressed.
Yeah, but like, art is ultimately measured on its ability to invoke a feeling in you. And you had a panic attack for 2 hours. And think about that. Moving pictures made you have a panic attack for 2 hours. Most movies can't even get you to get past your cell phone. And this movie was making you have a breakdown. There's something there.
Tell you what I'm feeling?
Take his clothes off.
Made me sleep? You slept during Uncut Gems? Well, you, sir, are a gambling addict then. I don't know how else to break this to you. You have gambling addiction. The only people that can remain calm during maybe the most stressful movie about gambling ever probably have a gambling addiction. They're like, oh, yeah, I've been there. Right. Get locked in the trunk of your car? Who hasn't?
Man, this is just something I have to do.
Fucking weak, give me my glass.
I think you are the most annoying person I have ever met.
Get him out of the car. Get the fuck out the fucking car.
I hate being with you. I hate looking at you.
No, I want the underwear. Give me the underwear, you cocksucker.
And if I had my way, I would never see you again.
Dude.
It's okay. Thank you.
When he goes back to his child's recital.
Something like this, like Uncut Gems, it's a different excitement for me because I'm not sure of myself.
I can't figure out what I'm supposed to do. Everything I do is not going right.
And the Spirit Award for Best Male Lead goes to...
This is my fucking way. This is how I win.
Dead ass. I'm going to say this full-throated. He should have won the Academy Award for Best Lead.
Oh, yeah, wow.
Best Leading Male that year.
The best to ever do it, Neff.
He absolutely should have.
Adam Sandler.
Thanks. I love you guys. Thank you. I'd like to also give a
Who'd he lose to? Let me see who won. 2019, right? He lost to Remy Malek in Bohemian Rhapsody. Oh, wait, was it released 2019 and then 2020 award cycle? It was either Remy Malek or Joaquin Phoenix in The Joker. Honestly, I think he clears either one of them.
Who will now and forever be known as the guys who lost to fucking Adam Sandler.
And try to accomplish something I feel like I might be screwing up a little. And I think that's what drives me, is that I'm kind of obsessed with it. Shit comes your way, you connect with it, and you go, I ain't fucking this one up.
It seems like you're drawn to these characters who are unlucky, you could say losers.
I enjoy playing these guys who are struggling.
I'm a nice man. I mind my own business.
Admire somebody who doesn't give up.
So you tell me that's that before I beat the hell from you.
He doesn't play underdogs. Yeah. He plays champions that are overlooked.
Ooh!
Honor one of Hollywood's most loved comedic actors today.
Hello, my name is Adam Sandler.
As he is honored with the 2,431st star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
And I am the 2023 Mark Twain Humor Prize Award recipient.
Today we honor Adam Sandler.
Can I get a hell yeah?
This man standing here is not just a wonderful son,
Henry Winkler,
a husband, a
cover Henry Winkler and bees. You can do it.
loving father, a producer, a writer, and an actor, and a loyal friend.
I'm soft. I'm a soft man.
You are, and you're a big kid. I think that's why everyone likes you.
Yeah.
He is also dedicated to the people that helped him get here, his fans.
I've walked down the street with movie stars, and I've never seen anything like it when Adam walks down the street. He's there. He's present. He's not somewhere else.
My friends who are here today, I want to thank them so much.
I love you, Adam.
Love you, buddy.
You see him and you love him. You want to be his friend. That's the truth.
Nobody makes me laugh like you, and nobody has taken better care of me in this business than you.
So they always back me up
Buscemi, dude.
100% and make sure I accomplish whatever I set out to do. It's been a nice, just a great ride. I come from a great family. I had an amazing mom. I had an amazing dad who's watching down, I'm sure. He'd be very excited about this. All they ever did was make me feel like I'm good at things. They just always made me feel like I was the star of the family. So many people come out here with the same dreams I had, and somehow I'm getting to do them, and I really appreciate it. And then along came two of the true best things. Babies showing up, Sadie and Sonny. I love you. You want to say something? Every hang we have, I'm only wishing time will stand still, because being with you two and Mommy, that's the best life can get.
I love my daddy. I love my daddy.
I love you too. You guys are my buddies. I love you more than anything in the world.
Thanks for growing old with us.
I mean, I gotta say, this video essay sucks. Like, the editor is very good, and I think he did a good job, but the essay itself sucks because there's no thesis and there's no paradox, I guess, other than the question, how can a man who is so famous and funny not be a total piece of shit when we're completely inundated with people abusing their fame and wealth to become total pieces of shit? I guess that's the paradox. But I mean, yeah, it's interesting for me because I knew all of this about Sandler. In fact, I stated 90% of this in about 2 minutes at the beginning of the essay. And I guess maybe I don't get as much out of it because I know way more about Sandler because I'm an old SNL head and a sketch head. And maybe I don't respect this essay enough because simply showing Sandler in a positive light is, I think, new for people. I do see how much flack Sandler gets for his bad projects. And I'm always so confused by that. Because I think ultimately, like, for me, when I'm evaluating films, if you go out and you try and make like a Criterion film and it sucks, I'm going to be really hard on you, right? I'm going to be like, wow, that film sucks. But if you make a comedy with your friends that ultimately makes me laugh once or twice, like even Jack and Jill has that scene with Pacino in it, Dunkachino, which cracks me up to this day. The rest of the movie sucks, but it still made me laugh. And it's a movie he got rich on, with his friends getting paid as well, making a bad comedy movie. To me, I guess the reason that I am totally unoffended by those films is like, I remember when I was growing up making funny shit with my friends, the majority of it fucking sucked, right? The majority of it kind of fucking sucked. And ultimately, a lot of comedy fucking sucks. It just is what it is. A lot of comedy that is great won't be recognized till years and years and years later. A lot of comedy that is loved, you look back at it and you're like, this kind of fucking sucks. Like, it's interesting to me, just the way that we look at comedy. I think ultimately what this video really is talking about is an interesting phenomenon. And that is the role of the funny man. One of the hardest things in the world as a funny person is being a funny person. I cannot tell you what it is like anytime you are introduced as a funny person or humorist or a comedian to anyone. So often the reaction is like, okay, come on, bring it. And terrible, awful. It is a dance monkey mentality. And it extends way beyond just being a funny person. In your private life, like I can talk about this right now. If I go to a party and I'm not like 5 alarm fire batshit crazy, people think I'm like depressed. If I'm not out there guzzling brew, basically being an IRL bard, people will be like, hey, what the fuck is wrong with Will? And like, they don't even know they're doing that. And sometimes like people, they have the best intentions. Your friends will come up and you'll be like, hey man, you all right? You doing okay? And it's like, yeah, I'm eating. It's a barbecue. I'm eating. Yeah, but you seem a little quiet. I'll just, where's the quart? Yeah. So I think that extends though, beyond the personal life to like entertainment world too. Because I'll tell you, like I look at LSF every once in a while and it's like anytime someone doesn't get my shtick, which is totally fair. No one's going to be funny for everybody. Whenever someone doesn't get my shtick, it's not like, I don't think Will's very funny. I don't get it. It's always like, fuck this guy. I wish he would die. You know what I mean? And I think ultimately that stems from social pressure. Because I think a lot of times when you don't get a joke or you're not in on a joke, you feel very alienated. You feel like you are outside of the social circle. You feel like an outsider. You feel like, you almost like question your intelligence and subconsciously, question your intelligence or your psyche or your background or am I crazy or are they crazy? Why don't I find this person funny? It's infuriating.
Wow, that's for
Even I
Love
have
the
experienced
content, Will.
this.
Thanks.
Certain people who stand up that people adore, and I just don't get it. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I don't know why people have such a visceral reaction to people playing the fool for their pleasure. It's always been fascinated to me. If you don't like a song, you just go, yeah, I don't, whatever. It's that band sucks. Not for me. But if you don't think someone is funny, a lot of people will go on tirades about like, fuck them, fuck that person. They fucking suck. You see this happen a lot with female comedians. Someone doesn't think it's a female comedian is funny. It is an indictment on every funny woman ever. If they don't find one woman's stand-up routine funny, it's like, yeah, this is why women should never work in Hollywood. It's like, Jesus Christ, bro. She told 2 jokes about periods. Maybe that's just not your shtick. Like, chill. I see this all the time. So I think ultimately, if the Sandler paradox illuminated anything for me, it's how people can take a few bad movies and basically create like a Horcrux, a fucking totem of a man they despise, whose only crime in life, it seems, is the inability to make them laugh as hard as some of the other people that think he's funny. A family man who loves his father, who keeps all of his friends close, who employs a ton of people, who's there for his fans, and people despise this guy. I think that's the fascinating part. Chatters are saying Zohan was racist. Was it better like humor or what? Zohan? Isn't Zohan about an Israeli guy? I don't know. That's a little bit of a stretch. A Jewish guy playing an Israeli guy of the same ethnicity. I don't know. I've never seen Zohan. I'll keep it honest. I've never seen Zohan, so I shouldn't say too much. But came out in 2008. Crushed the box office. How? I don't know. It just didn't seem like my shit. It's the same reason I never watched Grown Ups or Grown Ups 2, or I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry, or fucking Paul Blart Mall Cop. That just wasn't my shit. Now, Waterboy, Happy Gilmore, Anger Management, Click. That's Big Daddy. That's my shit, but I don't know. I don't think Adam Sandler is fucking racist. I don't think that is the paradox. I don't think that is the paradox. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, I'm fucking done. I'm gonna go eat my fucking wontons. You hear me? I'm going to go eat my motherfucking wontons. I love you guys. I'm sorry I was so tired tonight. But if I time this correctly, I can catch No Rain right after a fucking bong rip, which is very funny to me because he's still like coughing and gagging and wheezing. And to my comic sensibilities, that's fucking hilarious. So let's see if I can do this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for hanging out. Stay dangerous. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Film night, full-length stream. Be easy.
Plus, I don't work out. Look at me, fucking hideous monster. Goddamn hideous monster. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, what up, Willie 5K? I'm jacked? You mean I... Hey, yo, what up, you will think of things? How was...